Thank you. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. We're really excited about LA Fight Club. Once again, kicking off here in March. If you recall, this fight club we staged a few years back out at a different location, and it was a total success. We had fighters who are now fighting in championship fights, fighters who went on and did bigger and better things. So this platform for Golden Boy Promotions, for the fighters who are just beginning their careers, who are establishing themselves, this platform is very important. But most importantly, it's important to the fan, because what LA Fight Club is going to be about is about the intimacy, the being up close and personal to the ring, experiencing that action, you know, maybe getting some sweat on you or some blood, you know. So that's what LA Fight Club is about. But most importantly are the fights and the fighters who are going to be participating. When I started Fight Night Club, it was about making sure that the fights are competitive, are exciting, making sure that the fan can go to an actual event, and when they leave that boxing event, they say, wow, I want to come back for some more. That's what we've established many years ago with Fight Night Club, so it really is a pleasure for me to bring it back. To bring it back here at the Velasco, where every single event will be staging once a month, and eventually down the road we'll be hopefully staging 2 a month. Every event will be here at the Velasco. The first one will be obviously will be here in March. We're looking at April 2nd, which is our second one. We also will come back May 7th and June 4th. So the fans can buy their tickets, can plan around their busy schedules. We will give you updates on who's going to be on the card, so you can write stories and build these young fighters. So LA Fight Club will be basically a farming system for us, you know, where we know that every fighter that's on these shows, we know that they're going to eventually graduate to the national stage, to the world championship stage, and obviously eventually move on to fighting championship fights on various platforms, whether it's HBO, whether it's Showtime, and whether it's pay-per-view. So we feel extremely confident that many of these fighters being exposed on this platform will eventually be showcased on the biggest stage in boxing, and that's obviously in Las Vegas on pay-per-view. It is my pleasure to announce that Fox Sports 1 and Fox Deportes will be carrying every single event of this series. We will be broadcasting live at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And the tickets are very reasonably priced for the fan. here in LA. We're starting seats at $20. And as you can see, if you take a look at the venue, it's such an intimate venue that when you have your $20 seat, I mean, it's like being ringside at one of these big events where you're going to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So you're definitely going to get your bang for your buck here at the Belasco, here at LA Fight Club. So that's something we're really extremely proud of, the ticket pricing. The first bout's going to start at 5 p.m. the doors open at 5 p.m. and the first bout will start at 5:30. We also, I want to emphasize on the balcony seating that we have. You know, if you want to come down and entertain some clients, or you have family or whatnot, you know, those seats are going for $80. So you're right there, up close and personal. So, like I said before, these tickets are very well priced. That's actually a message that I was firm on with my team, to make sure that this series, which will continue on for a whole year because we'll be doing once a month, to make sure that the fans keep coming back and they're happy. And in order to do that, you need a great product. Therefore, we have the best talent in LA. We are in the process of building these young champions, these local champions, in order to move on to that worldwide stage. But it all starts here at the Belasco. So let me first introduce to you a few of the participants that will be fighting on our very first LA Fight Club. You know, we feel extremely proud to be showcasing this young talent. He hails from Los Angeles, California. He's a knockout artist. He comes to fight, action-packed. He'll be competing in a 4-rounder at the super bantamweight division. He has a record of 6-0 with 5 knockouts. Let me introduce to you Emilio Sanchez. Emilio.
Hello everybody, my name is Emilio Sanchez, and I have a record of 6-0 with 5 knockouts. I'm very excited to be fighting here in LA, and I'm here to give everybody to see what they want.
See, I mean, he's already nervous and he's not going to fight until, come on, it's all good, it's all good. But see those nerves? Oh man, see that's what LA Fight Club is all about, you know? But once you step inside the ring, you know what to do. Emilio Sanchez, 6-0 with 5 KOs out of Los Angeles here, a local champion. Also, I would like to introduce another young man who hails out of Los Angeles, California. He's 24 years old with a record of 3-0 with 1 knockout. His name is Jesus Delgado. Jesus Delgado.
How's it going? Good afternoon. First and foremost, I want to thank Golden Promotion for the opportunity. I want to thank my manager, my team, the media, and the people that are here. Ever since I signed with Golden Boy, I've been feeling extra motivated, and I can't wait to put on a show on March 6th. So thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Before I introduce this next young man to come up and say a few words, I would like to do the unveiling of what the poster is going to be like for LA Fight Club. So if we can unveil the artwork so everybody can see. So that's LA Fight Club. We obviously have Jojo Diaz there, front and center. Thank you very much, ladies. So now this next gentleman I'm going to introduce to you, it really is just a great pleasure and a thrill, and you know, I want to just take this moment to acknowledge and have him come up and say a few words, because if he was a young fighter, if he was just beginning his career, fighting 4-rounders or 6-rounders, this is the type of series, this is the type of event that he would have loved to participate in, because of his style, his championship spirit, the fact that he understood that he has to go out there and perform in order to become world champion. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you my friend, that I can call my friend, and that is Fernando Vargas. Fernando. We are going to start working together in cultivating young champions and looking for these next world champions, whether it's in Las Vegas, where he's from, where he's living, or whether it's in Oxnard or Los Angeles. So it is really a great thrill for us to be partnering up with Fernando.
Thank you. I didn't know that I was going to speak, but thank you, Oscar. We're excited, you know what I mean, the whole team. I'm excited for Caesar, the Great. I don't know you guys haven't heard of him yet, but you guys will in the future, and I'm excited, you know, doing business with Oscar. I think that, you know, two great Latino fighters, Mexicano fighters, why I say Latino, Mexicano fighters, to unite and bring up champions. I think that's what boxing is all about. And you know, Oscar's doing a great job doing that, and I just think that us being together, we want to add to that. So thank you very much, and I'm very excited to be here. Thank you.
And now let me again introduce to you another participant who will be fighting here in March for the very first event. He's 1-0 with 1 knockout out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and he made his professional debut underneath the Wilder versus Stavern fight January 17th at the MGM. And let me tell you, I've never heard such a loud cheering section for a 4-round fighter at a huge arena like the MGM. So not only does he have the talent and the skill, but he now has the following there in Las Vegas. And obviously people love watching him fight because he's exciting to watch and he's talented. So again, this is what LA Fight Club is all about. Let me introduce to you, fighting out of the Feroz Fight Factory in Las Vegas, Caesar the Great Quiñones.
Good afternoon, everybody. Buenas tardes. I'd like to thank Golden Boy. I'm blessed, thank God. And I thank my team. We're working hard. I'm ready to put on a show March 6th. And just trying to get these KOs and look good, and I don't know what else to say, man. I'm just ready to move forward and give you guys a great show.
Also on the card, he's a fighter that slowly but surely is coming up, well, actually relatively fast, because we're moving him at such a fast pace. He's a very talented fighter, and I obviously personally feel proud of saying that he hails out of East LA, California. He is a fighter who is fearless and knows what he has to do inside the ring, and that's fight. He will be fighting in a 6-rounder in the bantamweight, super bantamweight division with a record of 10-0 and 5 knockouts. Let me introduce to you Roy Tapia. Roy.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? I just want to start off by giving a thanks to God for blessing me with everything He's given me, for putting me in this position. I want to thank my team. I want to thank my manager, Cesar Garcia. Without him, I really wouldn't know where I'd be at today. I want to give a thank you to Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions for believing in me and giving me this opportunity to be a part of the LA Fight Club. I'm excited that the series is coming back to LA, my backyard, and I'm happy to show everybody, all you guys, what I can do on March 6th. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next fighter hails out of Los Angeles, California as well. He's training out of Highland Park, California. Tough fighter, obviously looking to continue his winning streak. He has a record of 7-1 with 3 knockouts. He's undefeated since 2013, so he's definitely looking forward to LA Fight Club and continue his winning streak. He will be fighting in the lightweight division. Let me introduce to you Carlos the Solution Morales. Carlos.
Well, what I gotta say is, you know, I'm really grateful with Golden Boy Promotions for, you know, giving me this chance to, you know, be part of the LA Live Boxing. You know, I'm excited to be here. Couldn't be any more excited than this. And, you know, I just want to thank my team, my promoter, future promoter, hopefully, yeah. My manager, Rob Davis, and all my training team. Thank you.
All right, another fighter that hails from Los Angeles, California as well. He will be fighting in the 6-round super featherweight, in the super featherweight division, which will be the TV opener on Fox Sports 1. He has a record of 8-0 with 3 knockouts, and they call him El Lobito, Santiago Guevara. Santiago Guevara, El Lobito.
Good afternoon, everybody. Well, what can I say? You know, I'm happy to be fighting in my hometown, and I feel really motivated to start this new series with Golden Boy, and you know, I'm looking to give everybody a great show. And I appreciate the whole media, and I feel really motivated for this fight, and I'm glad to be back on TV. You know, and that's pretty much it.
El Lobito. All right. This next young man who I'm about to introduce to you also hails out of Los Angeles, California. He will be fighting in the co-main event of the evening. He fights a 6-rounder in the super featherweight division, and he comes from a fighting bloodline. He comes from a fighting family. You know, his brother is the former WBC featherweight world champion, Alejandro Cobrita Gonzalez, who we all have seen many, many times and has given us just a lot of thrilling moments inside that ring. He has a record of 8-0 with 8 knockouts out of Los Angeles, California. Let me introduce to you a young man that, when we saw him fight, was just so entertaining and down to business, and was a perfect fit for LA Fight Club. So it is really a pleasure to introduce to you Christian Chimpa Gonzalez.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I want to start off by thanking the media, everybody, Golden Boy, for this opportunity. What can I say? It's a privilege for me to be fighting at in a card like this, in an undercard with my good friend Joseph Diaz as the main event. Fighting an undercard with him it's a pleasure, and make sure you guys tune in and get your tickets, because it's gonna be a night to remember, March 6th. Thank you all.
All right. Another young man who we're really excited about, and it's just a thrill to once again have the opportunity and watch him live fighting here in Los Angeles. You know, this next young man is a rising Irish boxing star. You know, he has his knockout power, he has the skills, he has the speed, he has a tremendous amateur record, including winning the silver medal at the AIBA World Championships in 2013. Among his accomplishments, he's won gold medals in the European Championships, in the European Youth Championships, and also in the under 23 European Championships. So he has the amateur experience, he has that hunger, he has that drive, which is obviously a perfect fit here for LA Fight Club. Let me introduce to you a young man who has a record of 3-0 with 3 knockouts, and he hails out of, I don't want to mispronounce this, so I'm not going to say it. He's from Ireland. He's from Ireland. Jason Quigley. Jason.
Donegal, Ireland. Just want to say good evening to everybody. It's an honour and a pleasure to be here. I want to thank my management team, Sheer Sports, my promotional team, Golden Boy Promotions. Absolutely honoured to be here. You know, I've moved over here from Ireland to LA, and this is my second home now, I like to call it. And what better way to let the people of LA know who I am and get to see who I am by fighting here in downtown LA, and this amazing card that Golden Boy has come up with, the LA Fight Club. I think it's going to be an absolute brilliant show. It's going to excite the people of LA, and I'm really looking forward to all my Irish fans tuning in as well back in Ireland. It's going to be great for them to stay in touch. So I'm really excited for everything coming up. It's an honour to be fighting here in LA, to be fighting in downtown LA, for the people of LA to know who I am. I come from Ireland, I've come here to achieve goals, achieve dreams, and that's what I'm here to do. So I just want to thank everybody for being here today, and look forward to a great night on March 6th. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you very much. So the main event of the evening. I mean, we couldn't have had a better main event, you know, to kick off the series. This young man, I mean, what can I say about him? He fights out of South El Monte, California. He has the amateur experience. He has that drive. He has that hunger, that work ethic. He can punch. He can box. He's got a few female fans as well, right? I wouldn't know about that. But he has that it factor, just like everybody else does here, you know. That's one thing that we wanted to emphasize about not just the fight inside the ring, but outside the ring, good guys, you know, guys that are going to be able to eventually one day carry the sport, you know. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal for every single fighter here in their careers. This is, like I said, the developmental stage to prepare you for the bigger and better things. So we feel extremely proud to be showcasing this next fighter I'll be introducing to you. He has a record that is very impressive of 14-0 and 9 knockouts. And like I said, he comes to fight. He comes to fight, and he's in no easy test, you know, because that's what LA Fight Club is about. It's not going to be an easy fight if you're going to fight in the LA Fight Club series. So let me introduce to you, out of South El Monte, California, with a record of 14-0 and 9 knockouts, Joseph Jojo Diaz Jr.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to thank Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya, my manager, Ralph Heredia, Moses Heredia as well, my team, my father, my family for always supporting me, and all my supporters and my fans for giving me that motivation to just keep working and to keep at the gym and keep working hard to give everybody a great fight. March 6th, man, it's going to be a really great card. I'm very excited to be a part of it. It's Fight Night. The Fight Night Club is back, and I'm very excited to be the main event because I've been working really hard, and I know that this is going to be my toughest fight to date. And I know my opponent's going to be very tough as well. So we had a really great training camp with my strength conditioning coach, and now it's just working on, you know, mechanics and turning my punches and just focusing on the basics. It's going to be a really great night of boxing. We have a good undercard too. We have all good fighters fighting from you know, LA, from local, and it's just going to be a really great night of boxing. I'm very excited to be fighting in my hometown as well. LA is like my backyard, and I haven't fought here in a long time, so all my hometown fans are very excited to be out here and supporting me. Thank you guys once again. I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity and giving me this blessing and giving me the talent that I have. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Thank you guys. Come March 6th, I'm going to be ready to give everybody a great show and give all the fight fans a great night of boxing. Thank you.
So he'll be facing Giovanni Lloviznas Delgado, who has a record of 15-2 and 9 knockouts, and he hails out of Mexico City, and that'll be a 10-rounder in the super bantamweight division. Let me also talk about what goes on in LA Fight Club, because the number 1 rule in LA Fight Club is that you don't talk about it. Wasn't that a movie? We're gonna have DJs, music going on. It's gonna be, you know, a constant, just great energy. You know, in every single event we did in the previous series, we're sold out. So get your tickets early. You know, invite your families, invite your friends, invite everybody. Because LA Fight Club is back. We're excited. Jojo Diaz as a main event couldn't have been better. So thank you very much, and we'll now post all the fighters for pictures, and then we'll be available obviously for interviews. Gracias, thank you. Claro que sí, obviously no nos olvidamos de la prensa en español, perdón obviamente, pero esta serie estamos muy orgullosos, muy contentos de estar aquí, de presentarles lo que es LA Fight Club. La primera función va a ser en marzo y mensualmente vamos a estar presentándoles estas funciones. Y estará yo disponible para cualquier pregunta que tú tengas después de la conferencia de prensa. Así que muchas gracias a toda la prensa en inglés y en español, así que nos vemos muy pronto. Gracias.